Hello everybody, welcome to the there we go. And there we go, perfect. Hello everyone, welcome to, Total Drama Pahkitew Island, My Way, Season 8. So, in the last episode, I forgot to mention that Chris gets arrested at the end of, Winter Vacation for dumping in Season 5. Revenge of the Island. So we have Don as a replacement host in this case, but he won't go crazy like Chris went in Revenge to Winter Madness, and we'll have a chill and better season. So I'm going to start with the teams: Derek and Trevor on the Flowing Salmon. Sky will stay on the Confused Bears. Rodney will stay on the Floating Salmon. Ali, you're on the Confused Bears. Scott, you're on the Confused Bears. Emma, you're on the Floating Salmon. Miriam, you're on the Confused Bears. Connor, you're on the Confused Bears. Cameron, you're on the Flowing Salmon. Sierra, you're on the Confused Bears. Lorenzo, you are on the Floating Salmon. Cody, you are on the Confused Bears. And Stephanie, you are on the Floating Salmon. So in the first episode, give me a sec, I need to figure it out. Like, this is the most forgettable season for me, so I need to remember how it works. Okay. Okay. The new season of Total Drama arriving with 14 new contestants arriving at the new island, and finding out that it's much tougher than the previous one. They are placed on the two teams, the Confused Bears and the Flowing Salmon. And the race will to win starts. They have to build their new homes. One contestant's annoying ability and unhelpfulness tendencies gets her flying. Sierra, I'm sad to say this, you are the first boot out of Total Drama Pahkitew Island. You are needy, you were literally going after Cody, course you're gonna be the first boot, and you weren't actually helping, just following Cody, you're the first boot out of Total Drama Pahkitew Island. I'm being quick because my voice is annoying. So, and I love you, Grease Roll. Okay, just saying this is season 8, not 5 episodes, not 5 2, okay. The host sets up a greasy obstacle relay race with a greasy baton. Two players quickly emerge to take over their teams. Stephanie takes over as team leader of the Flowing Salmon, and I think this will be Scott who will be taking over the Confused Bears. So yeah, one becomes tired of being trampled by a relation, and a few doesn't begin to get to the host's nerves. Eventually, one wins it for our side. Well, sadly to say this, Rodney, you're out at like 2 episodes early. You weren't helpful in the challenge. I apologize. You are the second boot out of Total Drama Pahkitew Island. Now we have twinning is in everything. So it's obvious who's going out. In this, the Flowing Salmon are gonna get their boot. So in this episode, the two teams set off on it into a balloon war. Unfortunately for them, it isn't water inside the balloons, but instead a various weird and painful items. One contestant attempts to get closer with a teammate, while the feud between between two guys, become it. Sadly, Trevor, you were supposed to come out, but you faced Derek. So I'm sorry, Derek. You were the third boo out of Total Drama Pahkitew Island. So Sierra 14th, Rodney 13th, Derek 12th. Next is I Love You Not. Sorry. The host makes the teams go through a truth or dare showdown. Someone has to face the fear up to a fear and guilt regarding her problems. Another contestant, the attraction between two contestants grows stronger. So, in this way, Miriam, Connor, and Ali get into an alliance. Stephanie, Trevor, and Lorenzo get into an alliance. And I think Sky and Cody will be in an alliance together, just an alliance. So I think the floating salmon would most likely lose, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Emma, you are eliminated. I am sorry. So, a blast from the past. So in a blast from the past. So in this one, the teams take part in a stick collecting showdown, in which the emotions of emulation run high. One seems to have it together with another until somebody else suddenly falls for him. Someone tries to take charge of a partnership. Stephanie's gonna try and take control of his alliance and try and get Trevor out, but they win. So sadly, I'm sorry to say this. Sky, you're eliminated 5th. I'm sorry, Sky. You were targeted by Scott, Miriam, Connor, Ali, and Cody was the only one that didn't vote for you besides yourself. So I'm sorry, Sky. You are the 5th boo out of this venture. Out of Pahkitew Island. You are okay. 12th, 11th, 10th. And plus, you're a massive target since you're really strong at challenges. Next, we have Mo Monkey, Mo Problems. Mo Monkeys, Mo Monkeys, Mo Problems. Though with 9 contestants remaining, the host initiates a monkey scavenger hunt, in which each team has to find a golden coin and insert it into a machine before the other. One competitor continues to hate on each other. So Trevor kind of just doesn't like, Miriam, and they have a feud. Ali and Connor try to stop it, of course. And one competitor continue. Okay, never mind. Who initially begins to dote on a crush. So Connor decides to nearly betray Miriam and Ali, but suddenly, it was free. Suddenly, we don't know where the third vote came from. Connor, I am sorry, you are the 6th person eliminated out of this out of Total Drama Pahkitew Islands because Scott, Cody, and Ali voted for you. I apologize. So yeah, sorry, dude, you are eliminated. Next is this is the pits. So in this in the pits, the teams are sent down into a cave complex, must navigate their whole team out. One has a hard time trying to impress another, while someone fears causes her team to be separated. Two partners finally reach their breaking point, in which Stephanie and Lorenzo break their alliance, and Cameron and Trevor vote together with Lorenzo to get out Stephanie, but Stephanie has an immunity idol, and her only vote was for Lorenzo. Sadly, Lorenzo, you are the 7th person eliminated out of Total Drama Pahkitew Island. I know I'm going quick, it's just my voice. So, Sierra 14th, Ronnie 13th, Derek 12th, Emma 11th, Sky 10th, Connor 9th, Lorenzo 8th. So our next episode is 3 zones and a baby. The two teams slowly adjust to their new members. So, at the end of the episode, Scott and Trevor Actually, no. Scott and Cameron switched teams. Okay, sorry. The two teams slowly adjust to their new team members as they face the most dangerous challenge yet: babysitting. As they quickly run through three deadly courses, one contestant is encouraged by her new teammate to forget about her relationship, her now fight rival, while another's maternal side is revealed. So, yeah, actually Scott in this case. Sadly, Flowing Salmon will win it, and Cody, I apologize, you were eliminated just before the merge. I apologize. Without Sierra helping you, you're most likely just dead weight to everyone in your case. So our merge contestants are Scott, Stephanie, Trevor, Miriam, Cameron, and Ali. An equal course. Okay. Next is Hurl and Go Seek. So it's actually the final six, but like to make this fair, Hurl and Go Seek is still an elimination episode. It's gonna be a non-elimination challenge. See? Nah, I'm joking. It's still going to be eliminated, but it's six contestants. The final six contestants are merged. Their challenge is to eat a disgusting meal, in which the first finisher gets to hunt the others in hide and seek showdown. That would be Stephanie. Stephanie is seeking. And of course, Cameron is going to be the first one caught. He is slow as heck. But no, I'm joking. Trevor is. Followed by Ali. Followed by Miriam. And finally, Scott. Scott gets immunity. And I guess Stephanie. Well, Stephanie doesn't really get immunity. Sadly, I think most likely, Trevor gets the most votes because yeah, no one really knows Miriam except for Ali. No one knows Trevor except for Ali. So sadly, Trevor, you are eliminated. The next episode is Island Fever. Okay, with our final 5 contestants, the last one to make it out the secret base is eliminated. So I think Scott and Cameron would make it through early. Miriam's gonna make it, and most likely between these two, Ali, you're gonna make it. So sadly, we say goodbye to Stephanie. Sorry, Steph, the time is over. I think at this point, Callie and Cameron would ally, and Miriam would come in too. But sadly, even though you will be counted as a favorite in next season, you'll be back, Miriam, in All Stars. Miriam, you come in fourth. So I apologize, you're eliminated fourth in Skyfall. So in this episode, it'll be the final 4 contestants compete in a race to the top of the mountain, where the last person to cross the finish is sent home. Ali and Cameron make a temporary alliance just to be final two, so they can get Scott out. So yeah, sadly Miriam has to go in this case, and actually, not to make it kind of stupid, everyone is going to come back in the finale, and it will be counted as a jury vote. Who doesn't like jury votes? I like jury votes. That was the only good thing about the end of action. So yeah, in Pahkitew with talent, the final 3 get to make their own challenges, with the host deciding to use with his own adjustments. After a hurdle race and a tree hopping course leads to the freeway tie down to a talent show, in which the contestant reveals some rather bizarre abilities. A conflict between 2 competitors, Ali and Scott, reaches its boiling point. However, it is the one who should be in their element with the challenge that reveals how talentless they really are, getting them removed, with earning their long-awaited comeuppance, and reducing the competition to the final two. Scott, you have not made it to the finale. You are the main villain, and our winners are Ali and Cameron. So, who are they voting for? Team Ali or Team Cameron? Ali and Team Cameron. Wait, I need to make sure first. Is it actually, okay. Yeah, I'm right. Excuse me, sorry. So, I think Scott will go on Team Ali because Cameron is weak and shouldn't win. Miriam will go on Team Cameron, of course. Stephanie, go on Team Cameron, I think. Trevor would most likely pick Ali for the Alliance. Cody would pick Ali, most likely. Lorenzo would pick Cameron because in between episodes, Stephanie and Lorenzo have started to date. Weird, but it kind of works because this time Lorenzo will be an actual adult, so is Stephanie near her age. Connor will be on Team Cameron. Sky would be on Team Cameron. Emma, you're going to be on Team Ali. I think Derek would choose Ali. Rodney would most likely pick Cameron, and Sierra would pick Cameron. So in ending one, Cameron would win the jury vote and be the winner of Total Drama Pahkitew Island. And in ending two, it would be this kind of vote. Nah, I'm joking. It would be like this kind of vote. So in ending two, Ali would win. So yeah. There will be a winner season right after All Stars in the next year. There's actually going to be two seasons, kind of after it, which is the Redonkulous Race and, Total Drama winners. Good God. Okay. I know, like, this is not how it really should end. Leaving it to one season, but some of these will be back in, like, the Redonkulous Race, or maybe the reboot, as cameos. If MacArthur and Owen can return randomly in the reboot, I definitely think other characters from like Pahkitew, Revenge, Redonkulous Race, and Island characters, well, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Redonkulous Race characters can come back. Seriously. Damn it. Sorry. Good. God. Okay. Sorry for the short video. Next time, I don't know what happened next. Either I'm doing Big Brother action or Big Brother Redonkulous Race. So watch out for that. I'll see you next time for another Total Drama video. Bye!